I don't know. What makes a good novel? For me, I need the psychology to be right. I need the plot to be lead somewhere. But you know, that's only one type of novel. There's also novels where, you know, those rules don't apply, like a Beckett book, which is kind of stuck in a weird loop of never-endingness. So I'm not sure what makes a great novel. It'd be easier to say what is great about that particular novel, and why is it a great novel, you know, thinking with my teaching hat on, and that'd be something like, I could tell you why David Copperfield's a good novel, and I could tell you why White Noise by Don DeLillo is, in my opinion, a great novel, and why Native Son by Richard Wright is a great novel, but I don't think I could say that they're all great for the same reason. See what I mean?
Was younger.
Yes, I did, and I grew up hanging out in libraries at my school and learning chess in libraries and reading every book I could from my school and loving equally fiction books and encyclopedias and the Guinness Book of Records and the Bible and all kinds of stuff. And then when I was about, I read books that were way too old for me. And then when I had gone through the schooling system, I suddenly realized there were a whole load of books out there that I hadn't been taught that were equally good, like, you know, Jim Thompson and Raymond Chandler and stuff that wasn't so school-worthy, you know what I mean? And so that's a whole new lot of stuff to read. But yeah, I do. I went to a lot of bookstores as a kid.
The Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, Sid Barrett.
It is that Tristram Shandy by Lawrence Stern that I mentioned earlier. It's a great book. Starts off with him being conceived by his parents, and then 9 volumes later, nothing much particular has happened, and yet everything in the world has happened. And it's a very witty book with a black page, and a coloured page for all various different reasons. And they made a movie of it, which wasn't particularly good, but that's not important, with Steve Coogan in it and Rob Brydon a couple of years ago, called Cock and Bull Story, or Cock and Bull, something like that. And it's a wonderful book about, not what it's about, but what it marks is the moment when the novel became self-conscious for the first time. There'd been stories before then, but there hadn't been what we think of as postmodernism or modernism, where the writer continues his own. And so this is a stream of consciousness novel written directly to the reader, extremely funny, very witty, and a great story too, even though not much seems to happen. Everything's in it. It's a wonderful, messy, big book.
In October 2010, someone torched the